Hey foodies, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a Eworkple with Aborbi tadi special. Stay tuned and let's get right into it. Let's kickstart by boiling some water. Once our water is boiled, would go ahead and set some of the hot water aside, and then we are going to mix our corn flour with cold water, not like cold as in tepid water, and then we'll just pour our corn flour into our tepid water and then mix it up till we get a smooth consistency without any form of lump in it, and then we'll pour it into our boiling water. We'll stir in circular motion so we don't get any lump formed. As always, all ingredients used in this recipe will be in the description box down below, so do well to check it out. Now, no long talk, our corn porridge, let's name it that way, is ready because it's boiling now, and then we would go ahead and pour our corn flour into it. Now, the corn flour used for Akple is just dry maize that has been blended into a smooth powder. This is not the corn flour we use for thickening our soup or stew. It's just dry maize that has been blended into a fine powder. Now, once you pour the corn flour into the corn porridge, you just stir in circular motion until you get a solid paste. Now, I'm the only one eating this Akple, that's why it's small, so you can, based on the quantity you are preparing, that's the amount of water you're going to use with versus the amount of flour you're going to use. Now, once you stir until everything is mixed up nicely, then you can add some of your corn porridge, the one you set aside, or the boiling water if it's too hard for you. Usually Akple is eaten while like soft, so per the consistency that you want it, you keep adding your boiling, like the boiled water that you set aside or the corn porridge that you set aside. Once you achieve the consistency you want, you can just cover it up a bit for the heat to like enter into your Akple. Once the heat like enters very well, then you know like it's well cooked, then you can just dish out. Akple is one of Voltarian staple food and it's very healthy and lightweight, so it digests quickly as well. But some people like to add gari to give it a different texture, and some also add cassava dough. Adding cassava dough to it, you're introducing starch. I feel it loses its healthy, like, you know what I mean. So but then adding the cassava dough makes it last longer than when you cook it alone like this. When you add cassava dough, then you can add salt, but this is how we prepare the normal Eworkple. Now that my Akple is ready, I'm going to serve it with pepe, so we'll go ahead and grind our pepe. So after grinding our pepper in our earthenware pot, we are going to be eating our Akple with Aborbi or Keta schoolboys or dried anchovies. This is how we do. We behead the anchovies and then we wash it thoroughly. Because of the way it's preserved, it has a lot of sand, so you need to wash it so many times. Now, I wash mine with sea salt because when I eat Aborbi, it itches my throat, but I really love it, so I asked why it does so, and I was told if I wash it with sea salt it will help. And since I started washing my Aborbi with sea salt, I don't experience that itchy throat again. So I decided to like stir fry mine in coconut oil to give it some form of flavor. Others just go ahead and do it straight away without oil, but I decided to just use coconut oil for some flavor. I also added some onions and green bell pepper to infuse some flavor into it. So you can just decide to like stir fry it without oil, or you use my method. I feel like my method gives it more flavor, and coconut oil is healthy as well, so we move. So guys, you see how simple this recipe looks, and it's really delicious. Also, it's very affordable as well. This whole thing costs about 10 cedis, so do try this at home, and don't forget to like, share with your friends and family. Also, I need to enjoy my food, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.